Okay, I got a call to go out to, it looks like the shaft got cut in half by who put the opener in. They put some angle iron extensions and it was scraping the shaft, and the shaft actually got cut in half, and there's 4 springs on it. I gotta put a new shaft on there, and I'm gonna modify his opener so it's put in right. Whoever did it, it's one of those butcher jobs. He sent me a little video of it and a couple pictures, and it doesn't look good, but I'll be out there. I'll let you guys know. That way when you run into these issues, you guys could know what to do. Every issue isn't the same. Most of them are, but you're gonna run into these ones where people try to modify things and all that, and you gotta put it back to normal. Because, you know, a lot of people don't really know how to put them in properly, but if you put them in according to the measurements and the industry standards, the way they're supposed to be put in, they work every time. So I just gotta do that and correct all the crap that the guy tried to do. I can tell it's just, the guy probably had the hardest time putting it in. But anyway, I will get back at you when I get at the job. Talk at you. This thing is very high. Okay, I'll bring everything in. I'm gonna lay it right here. All right. I don't want to rush through a job like this, so, and it's not typical. I don't know how the spring's coming down. A normal spring change takes about half hour, 45 minutes. But then I gotta mess around with the opener in the front of it and stuff, so. I'm not rushing you, just, okay. I said just holler if you need anything. Okay, yeah. Oh, I thought you said how long is it gonna take you? No. Oh, okay. See, I just taken all 4 of these springs off. I'm not changing the spring, I'm just changing the shaft. Okay, you see the shaft is in 2 pieces on the floor here. I don't know if you can see it, my shirt keeps getting in the way, but it cut right in half. I put a new shaft up there, and I'm putting the springs back together now, resetting the cables. It's taking me about 25 minutes, and I gotta wind 4 springs, so it's probably gonna take me 40 minutes to do everything. And then the front of the opener, I gotta figure a way to mount it up in between there. So I might be here for an hour total, and I charge $1,000. So that's where it is. See all this piece of angle iron they had there? They mounted it to the front of the opener, and then it fell down. It was rubbing the shaft, so it ended up cutting right through the shaft. Anyway, back to work. Okay. There's that was for the torsion tube I took out. I just gotta tie it off. I gotta throw that over there. But anyway, that's the tube. It cut into 2 pieces, and I got $1,000 to change it. Here's the check, $1,000. Okay, yeah, let me take that off. I don't want anyone to think I'm wearing a necklace, but okay. So that was the torsion tube. I did get my hands a little bit dirty on that one. Someone's worked on that door quite a bit. You seen that door I just did? That's exactly what happens when people start farting around with low headroom and they don't really know what they're doing. They have to modify everything else, and everything turned into a butcher job. But anyway, I got it. I remounted the opener to the header a little better than it was. So we are ready to rock and roll and do another service. Anyway, look, I made $1,000. It took me about 2 hours, to be quite honest. So it's still $500 an hour. By the time I got there and left, I had to leave. I went down to the store, came back, but it still took me under 2 hours. And I didn't work hard. I'm standing there, tightening bolts, taking things off. It wasn't that bad. And it worked every time. See that? It worked. Like, that's one job, and it, you know, it's still early, and I'm already done. I'm already paid. For someone to make $1,000 in a few hours, there's no other trade like this. You know, another thing too, I think why people like garage door people, because they don't know where to get parts. They don't know anything about a garage door. It's kind of like you, if you have an elevator and it breaks, you don't know who works on elevators. So if you got a guy that works on elevators, then you don't know anyone else that works on elevators, so you got to use him. So that's kind of like a garage door guy. When a garage door guy shows up and he has the parts, he can do it now, you get it over with. That's all they care about. They don't care what number you tell them. So anyway, I will talk to you on the next one. Over and out. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe at the bottom there. If you guys want to get into this business, we have a free lesson for you below. Just click below, watch the free lesson. We'll see you in the course.